Welcome, everyone. I guess I don't need to have my Girl Scout voice on. I'm so pleased that each of you could be with us this morning, either in person or live on the live stream. I'm Sue Davies. I'm the Vice President for University Advancement and External Relations here at Kettering. This past year has been an exciting one and history-making moments for the university as we celebrated our centennial. And today is one of the most exciting as we officially break ground on the new Learning Commons. First, yeah, it's exciting. First, I'd like to introduce a few special guests who are with us today. So if the guests could please stand as your name is called, and if all of us could hold our applause until everyone's been introduced, because we want to get to the fun part of breaking ground. First, from our Board of Trustees, Gary Cowger and Jesse Lopez. Our University President, Dr. Robert McMahon, and our First Lady, Karen McMahon. My colleagues from the Cabinet, Dr. James Zhang, Provost and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs. Tom Ayers, Vice President for Administration and Finance. Kip Darcy, Vice President for Enrollment Management and Marketing. Dr. L.B. McCune, Vice President for Student Life and Dean of Students. Don Rockwell, General Counsel. Viola Sprague, Vice President for Instructional, Administrative, and Information Technology, and Dr. Christine Wallace, Vice President for Kettering Global. Also with us today are special guests including local and state dignitaries. First, our Mayor of the City of Flint, Sheldon Neely. Tim Herman, CEO of Flint and Genesee Chamber of Commerce. Ridgway White, President, CEO, and Chair of the Charles Stewart Mott Foundation. The President of our Alumni Association, John Thalen. And we'd also like to welcome representatives from companies that will help us bring the new Learning Commons to life. Architectural firm Stantec. If you please stand, I know there's a thank you. And Clark Construction, and several of our Flint-based contractors. And of course, our Kettering community of students, faculty, staff, and alumni. Before I introduce our first speaker, please note that immediately following the groundbreaking, there will be a reception in BJ's Lounge, and we'll look forward to seeing you all there. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce the chair of our Boldly Forward campaign, Gary Cowger, class of 1970.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you, Sue. You know, it's a bit surreal, but it was only 8 months ago in this very spot we announced the launch of the transformative initiative for this university, the Boldly Forward campaign. And as part of that announcement of this historic fundraising, our president identified a top priority then, to make the Learning Commons a reality. Well, Bob, today's the day. There are a lot of people, many in this room, who have helped us to get to this point. The passion, the hard work, commitments, time and otherwise, of the committee, the university leadership, alumni, corporate and community partners, board of trustees, all have been vital and appreciated. This campaign, and in particular this building, is an example of what can be accomplished when we can collectively commit to building something extraordinary for our future generations of students and really for the entire Flint community. Today we've reached that important milestone with this official groundbreaking. It's been a relatively short period of time to get to this point, but I want to assure everybody we still have a lot of work to do. We set a goal, and a bold goal, of $150 million by December 2021. Well, to date, we've raised $123 million, and I'll admit that is impressive. But we're not quite there yet. There are still opportunities to be a key part of Kettering's present and future within the Learning Commons itself and overall in the Boldly Forward campaign. There are rooms and facilities, and even the building itself need names. There are scholarships, pre-college programs, student industry collaboration opportunities, research funds, endowed chairs, and professorships yet to fund, and so much more. And I'm not just saying it as chairman of the Capital Committee. For my wife, Kay, and myself, it's personal. We are passionate about this university, its vision, and its success. We're inspired by the innovators and leaders in this room, in companies around the world and throughout this community that are proud to call themselves Bulldogs. And we are committed to helping create and share even more historic moments with Kettering. I invite those of you who have not yet contributed to do so. Students who become alumni, companies that become corporate partners, employees of Kettering employers of Kettering graduates, community members that are family and friends. I invite all of you to participate in this future of Kettering, because everyone who invests in this campaign will be leaving a legacy. And then for you, it'll be personal too. So let's make one more commitment. And this is for everyone here. And for those who couldn't be here in person today, let's hit that $150 million goal. I know we can do it. And I'm focused on reaching that goal to make sure that we can all come back here to this very spot in just 2 years for that ribbon cutting. And I know Ridgway and I talked about it earlier. Groundbreakings are nice, ribbon cuttings are even better. In closing, I'd like to personally thank everyone who's already generously contributed, including the University Board of Trustee members, our alumni, our friends, the community, and industry. I would also like to acknowledge the hard work of the campaign committee, University Advancement, Sue, your team, and of course, President McMahon. We're grateful to those who have stepped up and for those who are still going to step up. This is truly a day to be excited about the future of Kettering, thanks to everyone's hard work. Let's hit that goal. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Gary. In addition to thanking you for your leadership on the Boldly Forward campaign, we want to express our gratitude to both you and Kay for the generous $1 million gift to name the Kiva in our new Learning Commons. Thank you. Now it's my pleasure to introduce Ridgway White, President and CEO of the Charles Stewart Mott Foundation, who has a very special announcement to make. Ridgway.
Good morning. C.S. Mott often quoted saying that the foundation's goal was to strengthen people and organizations' capacity for accomplishment. And Kettering does a terrific job of this. In fact, Kettering graduates continuously rank at the top of many lists for preparation in careers and life. So this is truly an exciting day. At the Mott Foundation, we're excited because a lot of the work in Flint focuses on helping to strengthen the education continuum from cradle to college and career. And Kettering has played a vital role in that continuum for more than 100 years. Bright, talented students come from all over the country and world to attend this university, to learn from the best professors, and to benefit from hands-on experience they get through the co-op program. I was learning about something about fuels and rubber earlier, but it was a little beyond me, but that was really exciting. His thesis he's thinking about. He's pretty excited about the data. But in addition to that, while students are here, they give back to the community through special projects and neighborhood cleanups. They partner with organizations like 100K Ideas, Factory 2, and Educare Flint. And they use their passion and skills to make a difference locally. In fact, Educare, which is right nearby here, many of the Kettering students went over and created and engineered age-specific toys for the youngest kids from birth through 5 years old, and that's just exciting to me. That means that Flint has students at the top of the education continuum helping the very youngest students who are just getting started on their educational journey. That story tells you a lot about the character of Kettering and Flint. We have a community made of the best and the brightest, the most caring and committed. And that's why I'm so excited about the Learning Commons, because this community benefits when Kettering is strong and growing. And I believe the Learning Commons will help propel Kettering into a successful second century. This cutting-edge facility will help Kettering continue to attract high-quality students and talent to our city. And that's why I'm pleased to announce today that the Charles Stewart Mott Foundation intends to grant, we've already granted $12.5 million, but we intend to grant a total of $25 million to this project. So Bob, I appreciate your vision and excitement for this campus. You've been doing a great job, and I continue to see that every single day. And to all of the folks here, it's terrific. So as we break ground today, I want you to reflect on how the Learning Commons will celebrate CS Mott's two main ideas, which are helping to strengthen others' capacity for accomplishment and connecting people to their community in meaningful ways. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Ridgeway. We are so grateful for your generosity and the amazing relationship that Kettering University has shared with the foundation. Our connection to the community and the city of Flint has been at the forefront of so much of what we've accomplished in the past few years under the leadership and relationship building skills of our president, Dr. McMahon. To talk about that special relationship and the impact of the new Learning Commons on the city of Flint, we welcome its new mayor, the Honorable Sheldon Neely.
Good morning. You know, it's another day that God has smiled upon this community. But they had me follow Ridgeway after he says that he's going to donate another $25 million, right? All I have for you is 2 new free parking spots in front of City Hall. You know, but today is another great day in our community, and this center here, this center of excellence. As I look out on this brain trust that we have here, it's a wonderful thing. Before becoming mayor and before going to the state of Michigan, I was a city council person, and I represented the 6th Ward, which Kettering University sits in the 6th Ward. And I used to always brag about it being the most progressive area inside the city of Flint. Now that I represent all of Flint, I can't put that boast out just like that anymore. But definitely, as we talk about the Learning Commons, moving our community forward, you know, we have some excellent minds and some excellent minds to be cultivated. And that's what this center is going to do. This investment moves forward. In any investment, you expect a greater return upon the initial investment. So though the Mott Foundation with the initial $12 million and an additional $25 million, I just want to say million when I talk about it, but I talk about their money. Yes, that's right. But keep going. Dr. Moran says keep going. You know, But even Kettering University, even being a part of the Flint Promise, you know, Senator Jim Ananek and myself put forth an initiative to make sure that young people won't be cash-strapped as they go through and try to seek out education. And I remember having lunch with Dr. McMahon two years ago talking about the Flint Promise, and Kettering is a part of that. And the Learning Commons is going to be the area where people can cultivate their minds and technology and innovation and moving not only our city forward, but our country forward and our nation forward. And that is an investment that will keep going. And as I look out amongst all of you, I tell you, you know, to stay in the fight, to stay engaged in this investment, to move us forward. And our city is fully committed to Kettering University as it celebrated the centennial year last year or a year ago. We want to celebrate 100 years from now, but we want to look back on our history and talk about these innovative moments and the investments. How much should I give them now? Another 25 million? All right. From the Mott Foundation. I wanted to make sure we talked about that. But definitely you have a great partner in the city of Flint, and we pledge our commitment to continuously move our young minds forward. And the Learning Commons is just that. And I want to thank Kettering University, Dr. McMahon, and all of you for making sure that we have a place to cultivate those minds. Thank you, and God bless.
Thank you, Mayor Neely. Calling Flint home is something that all of us are indeed very grateful for, the whole Kettering community. So, next I'd like to introduce a representative of the group that will be most impacted by the new Learning Commons, our students. Please join me in welcoming Kettering Student President, Chemical Engineering major, and class of 2021, Joshua Callahar.
Good morning. Honestly, never thought I'd see myself up here. It's kind of surreal when I'm not here now, but I really appreciate being part of this special day, and I'm proud to be a voice of the students. And as that voice, I would like to say thank you. Thank you, all of you, for donating and making this possible. The fact that this Learning Commons is going to become a reality is a testament to the commitment of our school and its leaders, its alumni, and our community's success and its future. I'll admit, I'm excited to see the beginning of this, and it's being built right now. We can see it. But at the same time, I'm a senior, and I'm a bit jealous of my classmates that'll be able to actually step inside the building while I won't be able to. But one of those features that is most important and special to us as students is the focus on collaboration. Collaborations between students and faculty, between students and industry, and between students and students. It's all about working together to achieve great things. Actually, that's a great metaphor for how this building has come to fruition in the first place. Everyone working together to achieve great things now and in the future. That's what Kettering is really about, and that's what the Learning Commons represents. That's the focus and belief I'll take forward as I finish my last term, but I can't wait to come back as an alumni and see the completed Learning Commons. Thank you all, again, for investing in our present and our future, for committing to and coming through on providing opportunities and facilities designed for our success. And now, I'm honored to introduce our University President, Dr. Robert K. McMahon.
You know, there's actually going to be an apartment in this building for speakers and visitors to the campus. So when you come back and you give a speech or do something on campus as an alumni, you'll be able to stay in the heart of the campus and be a student again, right here. So that's great. Good morning. How wonderful a day it is. We were blessed today. We've had clouds and clouds and clouds, and the sun parts for today. I think that's a metaphor for something. How wonderful it is to see all of you here. Thank you, all of our faculty, staff, our trustees and donors, community members, and of course, our amazing students. None of this would be possible today without all of you. Today is truly a momentous day for the Kettering University family. In a few moments, we're going to be breaking ground on what will undoubtedly be, upon completion, one of the finest and most advanced educational buildings in the state of Michigan, if not the nation. It is a new centerpiece for the campus, physically and also socially. And what we celebrate today was made possible through the hard work of many. I would first like to thank our campaign chair, Gary Cowger. Gary, thank you for the incredible leadership you have provided on the board and on this campaign. You made today possible through your dedication and your personal investment in this university and this idea. Thank you so very much. I also wish to thank the Vice President of Advancement, Sue Davies, and her outstanding team. Thank you for the job you and all of your team have done. It's been phenomenal. Thank you to Tom Ayers, our Vice President of Administration and Finance, and Joe Asperger, University Architect and Director of the Physical Plant, and the outstanding Administration and Finance team for the hundreds, maybe even thousands of hours they have spent poring over details and plans, working with architects, contractors, and subs to convert a vision of a building to hard blueprints and construction diagrams, while also making sure to keep it local and to use Flint and Michigan workers and companies wherever possible. So thank you. Thank you, Mayor Neely, for your leadership and your dedication to the reinvention of Flint and to harnessing the passions and industry and energy of all in our community who work towards a bright future for our city. We stand ready to partner with you to help create that future. And finally, I wish to offer a special thanks to Ridgway White and the trustees and the staff of the Mott Foundation, not only for their generous contributions to this project, but also for the confidence in us and our direction that it embodies. Your steadfast and dedicated commitment to our community and those working to make a difference in it is a key reason we see many of the superb changes in Flint that make up the foundation of that bright future for our city and all of us who call it home. It is difficult to imagine the city of Flint without your patient and thoughtful leadership and encouragement. As an organization, you truly embody the true meaning of compassion, that is, empathy combined with action. So I thank you. This groundbreaking today speaks loudly about our commitment to the Flint community. This city has been Kettering's home for 100 years, and Flint is our partner and part of the Kettering family. When we decided to build the Learning Commons, we made a choice, a conscious choice, to move forward into the university's second century boldly. We knew the future was one in which our potential was vast and without boundaries or limits. That's exactly why the campaign for this building was named appropriately Boldly Forward. The Learning Commons is a testament to the great legacy of this university. It speaks to both Kettering's rich and prideful past, but also to its future as a major force on the global stage. For example, we now sit at the heart of the mobility revolution, just as we were there to help create the automobile century. It goes without saying, this new building is going to be spectacular. I dare say, I think it will be the finest university building in the state when the doors open in 2020. It will also become part of the iconography of our community, the kind of building that people drive past just to see it. But the magic is not in the bricks and mortar that make up the physical structure. The magic of this building, truthfully, will not come from the cutting-edge technological advancements that will be evident throughout the building. The magic will come from its inhabitants, from those who call it home, our students. The truth is, at the end of the day, all universities are, in many ways, physically similar. Campus tracts populated with sometimes beautiful and inspirational buildings. Libraries, dormitories, classrooms, laboratories, performance spaces, galleries, offices. But what gives the buildings meaning? What defines them are the students, the faculty, and the staff that breathe life into them. At Kettering, our students, both past and present, are the heart and soul of this university, and they are spectacular. And so today, as we break ground on our new Learning Commons, we do so with this thought. Kettering students, this is your building. We are an exceptional institution, one of the finest STEM institutions in the nation. The students here with us now will leave here and accomplish great things. They will play key roles in creating the future that we will live our lives in. In that, they follow in the footsteps of those who have gone before them. And it's been that way here for 100 years. Our students are trailblazers, innovators, doers, thinkers, fixers, and above and beyond all else, they are leaders. And so, with this new building, this magnificent Learning Commons, we demonstrate for all to see our commitment to providing an academic experience that remains unrivaled anywhere in the country. And that is because a Kettering education is unlike any other education in the country. So today, we make history. And now, no more speeches. Let's get outside and get this done. Thank you.
So we're going to make our way outside and then join us in BJ's afterwards. So we'll go. Yeah, if you'll go out the doors, past the Cowger boardroom, and we've got folks guiding your way down to the terrace. If you can't take the steps and prefer to take the elevators, we've got staff guiding you down that way. Okay.
feels weird because I feel like we're staring at that. I'll just have something here. Great country. I think he's up to 4. Take up a lot of space. That's even white. Yeah. No way. White was yeah, I mean, all the levels.